Sitso and the Fairy Lantern, a magical backyard adventure, written by Sitso Books, read by the Golden Child. Sitso was a curious girl with a thirst for adventure. She loved exploring her backyard, especially when the sun began to set and the sky turned a beautiful shade of orange and purple. One evening, while digging near her dad's prize-winning rose bushes, Sitso stumbled upon something magical. It was a rusty old lantern, half buried in the dirt. Its glass was cloudy with age, but Sitso could see a faint glimmer inside. Intrigued, she carefully brushed off the dirt and peered closer. As she did, the lantern started to shake, and a warm light began to glow from within. With a pop and a puff of sparkly smoke, a tiny fairy emerged from the lantern. She had gossamer wings, bright blue eyes, and a mischievous grin. Her dress, spun from flower petals, shimmered with every movement. "Greetings," the fairy chirped, her voice like the tinkling of bells. "I am Twinkle, and I believe you've awakened me from my slumber." Sitso was amazed. She had never met a real fairy before. "Wow!" she exclaimed. "It's so cool to meet you, Twinkle. What were you doing inside that lantern?" Twinkle giggled and said, "Oh, that was my home. I've been living in that lantern for ages, waiting for someone to find me and take me on an adventure." "An adventure?" Sitso's eyes widened with excitement. "I love adventures. Where should we go?" Twinkle pointed a delicate finger towards the rose bushes. "Follow me," she chirped, and with a flick of her wings, she zipped towards a gap in the foliage. Sitso, clutching the lantern, followed close behind. To her surprise, the gap in the bushes led to a secret path, bathed in the soft glow of the moon. As they walked, the path became increasingly magical. Fireflies danced around them, their lights twinkling in sync with Twinkle's laughter. Soon they arrived at a clearing. In the center stood a magnificent oak tree, its branches reaching towards the sky like welcoming arms. But what truly captivated Sitso was the sight beneath the tree, a miniature village bustling with all sorts of fantastical creatures. Tiny gnomes with pointy hats hammered away at even tinier houses made of acorns and pebbles. Fluffy squirrels with butterfly wings chatted amongst themselves. A grumpy-looking toadstool wore a monocle and puffed on a miniature pipe, blowing out rings of strawberry-scented smoke. "Welcome to Fairy Glen," announced Twinkle, her eyes sparkling. "This is where all the magical creatures of your backyard live." Sitso couldn't believe her eyes. It was like something out of her favorite storybook. Suddenly, a tiny voice cried out, "Help! Help!" A small, furry creature with large, tear-filled eyes came rushing towards them. It was a chipmunk, but unlike any Sitso had ever seen. This chipmunk had shimmering scales instead of fur, and a long, thin tail that sparked with electricity. If you enjoyed this story, make sure to check out all the others coming up on our channel Sitso's Books, a subdivision of Camp English. What we do here is for free. If you would donate to help us improve, we would be most grateful. To help us create more, please like and share.